Understanding the shifting dynamics of marriage as women age. 1. The weight of emotional labor across a lifetime. Throughout a marriage, many women naturally assume the role of emotional caretaker. They become the planners, organizers, and emotional anchors of the household. This responsibility often extends over decades, involving managing children's needs, coordinating family events, and providing emotional support to their husbands. As women age, this invisible labor accumulates into a heavy burden. While it may appear normal or even expected, the mental toll becomes increasingly difficult to bear. With age, women often experience declining energy levels and begin to reassess their roles. The emotional labor they once took pride in now feels like a thankless obligation. As they witness friends gaining independence or prioritizing self-care, they may begin to question why their lives revolve so heavily around their husbands' needs. When husbands fail to acknowledge or share this load, resentment can quietly build. Women may feel trapped in a cycle of obligation, leaving little room for personal fulfillment. This emotional labor imbalance often becomes the foundation of dissatisfaction in long-term marriages. 2. Communication breakdown. The slow drift into silent, meaningful communication is the heartbeat of a healthy marriage. In the early years, couples often share dreams, engage in playful banter, and support each other's growth. However, over time, the quality of these conversations can decline. Daily exchanges may reduce to discussing errands, bills, or health issues. Women, in particular, may feel this void deeply. As emotional beings, they often crave intimate discussions that foster connection. When husbands become emotionally distant or dismissive, women can feel isolated. They may attempt to initiate conversations, but when met with indifference, they eventually withdraw. This silence becomes deafening. Women begin to feel unseen and unheard, fostering loneliness even within the confines of a shared home. The absence of emotional connection chips away at the foundation of their love. 3. The relentless burden of housework persists. Despite societal advancements, housework inequality remains a persistent issue. Even as couples retire, women often find themselves continuing to bear the bulk of household chores. Tasks like cooking, cleaning, and laundry seem never-ending. After decades of managing domestic responsibilities, women may reach a breaking point. They yearn for a partnership where tasks are shared equally. When husbands fail to recognize this fatigue, women can grow increasingly bitter. The resentment stemming from this imbalance further deteriorates the emotional connection between spouses. 4. Divergent growth paths. Personal growth is an essential component of fulfillment. As women age, many seek to explore hobbies, travel, or invest in self-improvement. They view their later years as an opportunity to embrace new experiences. However, some husbands resist this evolution. They prefer routine and stability, often clinging to familiar patterns. This discrepancy creates a rift. Women who strive for growth may feel held back by partners who are content with stagnation. Over time, this misalignment can create a chasm, making women feel emotionally distant and unfulfilled. 5. The erosion of physical and emotional intimacy. Intimacy evolves as couples age. While physical passion may decline, emotional and physical closeness remain vital. Women often desire to feel cherished and desired by their partners. When husbands become complacent or neglect this aspect of the relationship, women can feel rejected. The absence of affectionate gestures, thoughtful touches, or emotional affirmations can leave women feeling unwanted. This lack of intimacy leads many to emotionally detach, further widening the gap between spouses. 6. Retirement disruption. Retirement marks a significant transition. While it is often viewed as a time of relaxation, it can also present unforeseen challenges. Many men enter retirement with no clear sense of purpose. Suddenly, their wives become their primary source of companionship and entertainment. Women, however, may have envisioned retirement differently, as a period of freedom and exploration. When they find themselves catering to their husband's daily needs, retirement can feel suffocating rather than liberating. This shift often sparks feelings of frustration and entrapment. 7. The pain of feeling unheard and unappreciated. Validation is a cornerstone of emotional well-being. After decades of nurturing a family, many women hope for acknowledgement. They seek recognition for their sacrifices and contributions. However, when husbands dismiss their concerns or fail to show appreciation, women feel invisible. Repeatedly experiencing this disregard can lead to emotional withdrawal. They begin to view their marriage as a one-sided effort, fostering deep resentment. 8. Mortality awareness and reevaluation. Aging brings an acute awareness of mortality. Women begin to witness friends falling ill or passing away. This stark reminder prompts them to reflect on their own lives. They ask themselves difficult questions. Am I truly happy? Is this how I want to spend my remaining years? When the answers are unsatisfactory, women often prioritize their own happiness. This shift may lead them to emotionally disengage from their marriages in pursuit of personal fulfillment. 9. The subtle decline of love through neglect. Love rarely fades abruptly, it erodes gradually. Small acts of neglect accumulate over time. A husband's failure to listen, show empathy, or express affection may seem insignificant in isolation. However, these overlooked moments collectively weaken the emotional bond. Women begin to feel like mere fixtures in their husbands' lives rather than valued partners. This quiet erosion often leads to emotional detachment, making reconciliation increasingly difficult. 10. Reigniting love. The power of small gestures. Despite these challenges, love can be revitalized. Rebuilding a connection does not require grand romantic gestures. Small, consistent acts of appreciation can reignite the spark. Husbands who actively listen, express gratitude, and demonstrate affection can bridge the emotional divide. Simple actions like holding hands, acknowledging efforts, or planning shared experiences can restore intimacy. Couples who prioritize each other's emotional needs can rediscover companionship and deepen their bond. 11. Encouraging shared growth and exploration. Mutual growth fosters connection. Couples who explore new hobbies, travel together, or engage in intellectual discussions often find renewed excitement in their relationship. Supporting each other's interests and aspirations cultivates respect and admiration. Rather than viewing retirement as an endpoint, couples can frame it as a fresh beginning, an opportunity to redefine their partnership. Embracing change together strengthens their emotional bond. 12. Cultivating mutual respect and partnership. Ultimately, successful long-term marriages hinge on respect and partnership. Women desire to feel valued beyond their roles as caregivers. They seek equality, empathy, and companionship. Husbands who recognize and share responsibilities foster an environment of mutual respect. Listening to each other's concerns, celebrating achievements, and acknowledging sacrifices lay the groundwork for enduring love. Conclusion: marriage in later years requires adaptation and intentional effort. Women's changing needs and aspirations often prompt reevaluation. By fostering open communication, sharing responsibilities, and prioritizing each other's well-being, couples can navigate this evolving journey together. Love, when nurtured with care and respect, can flourish at any stage of life.